Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Sassy Needs to Budget. This is take 2 of this video. I tried to fix the audio on the other video that I recorded last week, which includes a cash stuffing, but I wasn't able to. So I figured at least let me get this, kind of budget breakdown out of the way and follow up with a cash video later this week. But I just really wanted to go over what I do with my bills. I have this like cute sheet that I made, and it's sitting on my tablet, but I kind of just wanted to be like as honest as possible and show you guys really what I do before I write it down and kind of make it pretty. I just take a pen and paper and just put everything on here: my bills, my debt, my potential income for the month, what I want my sinking fund goals to look like, what my essentials for the month look like. So I do actually have a cheat sheet for myself over here that I did last week. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so June breakdown. We're gonna do bills, my monthly bills. Really my monthly bills plus just kind of anything expected this month. So that's of course going to be my rent, which is $5.50. My cell phone, or cell phones I should say, at $207.16. My ComEd, which is my electricity bill, this month is at $82.39. My Xfinity bill is at $50 this month. My car, which I really shouldn't include on here because I already paid it, but I paid it last week, so I'm just going to add it on there. Registration. Did I spell that right? I don't know. I don't think so. Registration. Registration, $300. I am expecting to pay for that. It is my boyfriend's birthday this month, so I gave myself a budget of $200 for that. I have Self-Lender, which is kind of like a credit building situation. It's almost like you take a loan out for yourself, and it's I believe that what I chose was like 24 months for this loan. And I pay $25 into it, but they don't give you the money right away. At the end of the 24 months is when they give you back, I believe it was like $500. And the kind of objective is to build your credit while you're paying this $25 monthly fee. And then, like I said, you get the money back at the end of 24 months, and then you can choose to redo it or as many times as you need to. Bed, I forgot about that, is $150. And then I would also love to get a head start on next month's rent, so that's going to be $275, which is obviously half of $550. This is what I expect to pay this upcoming month. Also, we're going to move into debt check-in. And we have Amazon. And by the way, if you're my sibling watching this, no, you're not. You didn't see this. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I got it. Don't worry about it. $98.32. I know my sister, if she's watching this, or if she ends up watching this eventually, my sister's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" Listen, getting my life together. Don't yell at me. Capital is, I'm a whole grown woman, but I swear, my siblings, we all have very intense personalities when we get together, and I'm the youngest, So it's just very much like, it's scary, man. It's scary. I also have Capital, Walmart. They just want what's best for me, but at $2.92 with 59 cents. But still, Credit One, $2.75, 50 cents, and then my Citi card. Granted, this looks like a lot, right? But I have really low, like Amazon has like a max of 100. Capital Walmart is a max of 300. Credit One 300. Citi 200. This one is 2,000. So yes, I did like basically max these out. I am aware, but it's okay because I fully intend on paying these back and I can. So it's all good. All right, so this is my debts, and then we're gonna do potential income. And you guys know I get paid every week. So every week kind of looks the same unless something crazy happens. I get a bonus or I get just some extra cash somewhere. So paycheck one, usually I get about $6.41 with 98 cents. So let me write these in really quick. Real quick, since June is a 5 paycheck month for me, usually around the 3rd paycheck of the month, if I'm doing well at work and I'm kind of doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, I get a bonus. And it's usually around the 3rd paycheck of the month. But since June is a 5 paycheck month, I get it around the 4th, which is about $11.01 with 18 cents. So, I mean, it is pretty significant. And it usually, honestly, it saves me a lot for myself because my bills can be, they can be high, as you can see. So it's pretty helpful. It keeps me above water. And then also, my cell phone is not $207. I split that 3 ways. So I do get an extra, well, kind of 3 ways, but I get an extra 60 and an extra 60 from my sister and my boyfriend. So I just put that over there to the side, which truthfully, like whenever I get extra money, whether it's from my boyfriend towards a bill or, my sister gives me her cell phone money or whatever, I write it down. But more often than not, I kind of squeeze in the payment like out of my paycheck. I really try to budget with my money only as much as possible, just so that that extra money that comes in remains extra. But, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. My essentials. My essentials is going to be like my gas, which now that I'm getting my car, I will actually be using. Groceries, laundry, of course, and then myself. So I am going to multiply, right, what I would usually put in these. So gas, I usually do $20 per paycheck, and we're going with 5 paychecks this month, so it gets 100. Groceries gets $80 a week, so 80 times 5. Laundry is also $20, so we're going to do 100. And then Ceci, I also get $20 a week, so 100. So total for these is what? 4, 5, 6, 7? $700. All right. And then my sinking funds. I am actually So right now I'm doing the $40 a week, right, which would make it $200. However, I did use 120, what I had left over from last month of my sinking funds. I used 120 towards just paying off my car, just kind of getting it out of the way. And rather than saying, okay, you know, we're going to start off and we're going to start back at zero, we're going to redo, I'm going to pay myself back, which I'm planning to do during this paycheck, my bonus paycheck. So the month goal is actually going to be $320 for this month. So the $200 that I want to put every week plus, and that fourth week, I'm going to add $120. So that is what my bills look like for the month of June. This is a lot. Obviously, I will not be paying all of my credit cards off this month, but I am going to try to make significant payments, at least for the smaller ones. Like, I do intend on paying my Amazon off completely. And then what I'll probably do is $100 towards each of these. So 100 for Capital, for Walmart, for Credit One, and for Citi, $100. So that is an honest look at my monthly breakdown. So I will show you what I do next is assign like a bill to each paycheck as much as I can. So basically like my breakdown of every paycheck, right? So we're gonna do for the second, which was last week, which is already done. I had my paycheck was actually $653 with 18 cents. So I did 140 for my essentials, right? So that's, can you still see this? Yes. 653, 18 cents minus 140, 513 with 18. And then I put $40 into my sinking funds. Left me with 473, 18 cents. And then I did 380 for my car, which left me with $93.18. So this is, oh, and that 93 is going towards my rent. Next paycheck is the 9th. And I just repeat these steps, right? So my potential income is going to be $641. So based off of that, I do my essentials. Leaves me with $501.98. I do $40 for my sinking funds. Ooh. Well, it's $461.98. And then my total rent is $550. So I subtract that 93 and I'll do $457 towards my rent. So 461 minus 457 leaves me with a whole $4 that I will just roll over. All right, so rent is taken care of. So we'll mark that off and we'll just keep going. So 616 for my third paycheck at 641.98, and then my essentials and my sinking funds. And now what I'm going to do on this third paycheck is actually do, I'm going to do the $100 towards, am I going to do that actually? Yes, I am. I'm going to do $100 towards Capital, towards Walmart, towards Credit One, and Citi. So $400 towards credit cards, I'm going to say. Leaving me with $61.98, which I will use. I'll let it roll for registration. Okay. So I'll come over here and I'll mark these off as taken care of, and now we'll move on to this stuff. So on the 23rd, I've got 11/01/18 potential paycheck. I'm taking out, of course, my essentials. Which is $961.18. And then my sinking funds. Oh, I messed up again. So we're gonna do the 120 instead of we're gonna add the 120 to this, so it shouldn't be 40. It should actually be 160 for sinking funds. So that leaves me with 801 with 18 cents, right? 160. Okay. And then we're gonna do my bed, which is 150. I know this is really like tedious, guys, so totally get it if this is just too much, but this is really like, honestly, this is what I sit down and do every paycheck, like I will rewrite this over and over again just so that I have like kind of like a solid grasp on what my bills need to look like, or what my paychecks need to look like, rather, instead of me just saying, oh, I have $1,000, like, I don't think I have any bills this paycheck. No, you have bills. Like, take care of that. And then also the 207 with 16 cents for my cell phone or cells. Leaves me with 444 and 2 cents. And then registration, I'm guesstimating, is going to be $300. So 300 minus the 61 rollover is at $239 for registration. So 444 minus 239 leaves me with 205. And then we're going to do, registration is done, bed is done, cell phones are done. I'm going to do my ComEd, which is $82.39 for ComEd. So 205.02 minus 82.39, 122.63 cents. And my self lender, we can't forget about that. Is 97.63. And we're just going to use that towards my Amazon and call it a day with my Amazon bill. All right, so ComEd is done. The only one we're looking for right now is Xfinity on my upcoming check, my last paycheck, 630. And let me write this in really quick. All right, so Xfinity was $50, right? After taking out expenses, or essentials rather, and taking out my sinking funds, Xfinity has $50 payment, so that's $461.98 minus 50. It's $411.98. And then we're going to do, what are we doing here? We're going to do rent. 75 rent. It was me with $136.98 that I will use towards my boyfriend's birthday. So that's covered and rent is covered. As you can see, every single buck is accounted for. Every bit of it. I mean, even this $4 up here is eventually going to roll down to my Amazon payment. Just to make sure it is that full $98.32. I always do my essentials, myself basically, and my sinking funds. I like to get those out of the way, because if I don't give myself money, that is when this budget really collapses. I understand, like, I know how to be broke. Okay. I know how to not have money and, survive off of what I have in my pantry. That's not a problem. I love ramen. Like, I love a good maruchan. Those things don't bother me. But my issue is, like, when I have, my parents call them antojos, right? Whether it's a craving for food, or just I go to the mall and I want to buy something, or just I want to get a snack or something, because then these bills don't get paid, and that's how I end up, snowballing into just a whole bunch of debt. So yeah, this is an honest look at what my bills look like, and really what my cash breakdowns look like. So when you guys see me just cash stuff, for now, my essentials and my sinking funds, just know that behind the scenes, I have a lot of other bills that are getting paid. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know that it was a long one. I know that it was kind of tedious, but if this gives anyone, an idea of what to do with their paychecks, even if your money isn't as consistent as mine is, not everybody will make the same amount every week, and that's totally fine. Just kind of, take an average, grab a couple of your old pay stubs, add them up, sum them type thing, and just see what your average paycheck is going to look like and go based off that. It might be actually lower than what you actually get paid, and that's always awesome, because whatever is extra, guess what, you can use it towards one of your sinking funds, or you can just put it back in your wallet like play money. As long as your bills are getting paid, you're all right. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Like I said, I'm glad you guys are here. As always, when you guys are working on this stuff yourselves for your money, I just hope that you guys are really kind to yourselves, because everybody is going through it. Even though my money looks like it's really significant, as you can see, I am an overspender. You give me $1 and I'll spend two. So I'm really trying to work on these money habits, and trying to relate to work on my relationship with money. And this is one of the ways that I'm trying to do that, really putting everything in front of me to really tell me, like, no, you got bills. You have bills, most certainly. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys have a good week. I will see you Saturday when I post the cash stuffing. All right. I hope the week is kind to you. Bye.